everyone. Welcome to Aurora Yoga. My name is Christina. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I am going to be guiding you through a very special, grounding yin series this evening in honor of the full buck moon that will be in its full illumination tomorrow morning at 6:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will still be able to see the moon this evening before the peak illumination and also tomorrow evening after it peaks. So you have some time to see this gorgeous buck full moon, which is based on a very grounding and motivational energy, harnessing strength and growth. Each year, bucks get a new set of antlers, and this symbolizes strength and protection. This is your time to focus on what your strengths are, your inner strength, your outer strength, and also cultivating a release so that you can transform into a higher version of yourself. And the only way you can do that is by eliminating things that no longer serve you. The full moon in general is always a great time to say prayers of protection for yourself, to start new projects, to cleanse your energy of anything negative that may be attached to you. And it's also a great time to let go of people, situations, and anything else that does not serve your highest good. So while we practice this evening, I want you to think about areas in your life where you shine. And then I also want you to think about things in your life that you may need to surrender in order to contribute to your own growth. Let's get started in a comfortable meditative seat. Gently bring your palms to your knees, palms facing up. Relax the shoulders. Allow the elbows to hang nice and heavy. Close your eyes. Start to breathe in and out through the nose. Deep, intentional breaths. As you ground down into your seat, into your sit bones, feeling the earth beneath you. Draw the awareness to the forehead center. Intentionally release and relax those muscles. As you bring your awareness now down into the right eye socket, releasing, relaxing, no stress, no tension. Over to the left eye, releasing, relaxing, no stress, no tension. Now drawing the awareness into the jaw area, where we subconsciously tighten, hold on to stress, angst, worries, intentionally release, relax, let go. With your eyes still closed, gently draw your hands to heart center. Here, I want you to take a few moments to think about a one-word intention, not only for your practice this evening, but also for the full moon. What is it in your life that you'd like to have more of? Could it be gratitude, strength, courage, discipline, enlightenment, joy? Whatever comes to mind, hold this in your heart space now. Let's begin our practice with the highest vibration of all, the sound of Om. Inhale to chant. Om. Thumbs to the forehead center, massaging the third eye. Draw another deep breath in from the belly. Open your eyes, and on your exhale, let your intention go to the sky. Beautiful. Interlace your hands behind your back. Relax your shoulders and draw your hands up to about mid-back. Take your hands over to the right side. And then slowly take your gaze to the right. Make sure you're relaxing the left shoulder down. Set the gaze softly at your mat. Just breathe here. Slowly coming back through center. Bring your hands over to the left side. Gaze to the left. Relax the right shoulder down. Gaze is soft. The breath is smooth. In and out through the nose. Gaze back to neutral. Release the bind. Take the left hand to the inside of the right knee. Right hand plants behind you, fingertips facing away. Draw a deep breath in. Now take a twist to the right. Relax the right shoulder. Release, actively twist to the other side, right hand inside left knee, left hand plants behind you, fingertips facing away. Again, deep breath in, exhale, twist. Set the gaze softly, relax the left shoulder. Drawing back through center, release both palms to the knees. Take a deep breath in, lift the heart, gaze everything up. On the exhalation out, hollow out the back, set the gaze at the belly button. 2 more, deep breath in. Release. Last one. Let's hold it here at the top, just a little bit higher, heart higher, gaze higher. Let it go. Coming back to stillness, we're just going to take some circles here, just nice and slow, really at the hip crease, the waist, just a little fluidity. Just keep the gaze soft and the breath smooth. Relax the shoulders, you can even involve them a little bit here. Let the head be nice and loose, the neck, no tension. Let's take this counterclockwise. And then close the eyes. Coming back to stillness. We're going to be moving into child's pose. Just gently come to the knees. You can bring the knees together. You can splay them apart. I'm going to keep my knees together, toes untucked, as I draw my hips towards my heels and start to walk my hands towards the top of the mat, forehead down, relaxing the forearms. Just have a nice soft breath in and out through the nostrils. If you have a hard time getting the hips to the heels, you can take a blanket and just place it right in between. Wherever you are, you're softening through the upper body, just melting down. Walk your hands off your mat over to the left. Just an enough so that you're feeling a nice stretch down the right side. Just release the head, release the neck, lengthening the right armpit, grounding down into the palms. Gently walk it back through center, over to the other side. You're going to feel a nice deep stretch down the left side. Hollowing out that armpit, just feel a lengthening. You can take it a little further over to the right if there's no pain, you want a little extra sensation. Gently walk back through center and lift yourself up into a tabletop position. Toes are untucked. Keep the wrists in line with the shoulders and just gently sway a little bit here from side to side. Just loosening up the joints, adding a little bit more fluidity to the body. Coming back to stillness, we're going to move here. We're going to start rocking back and forth. See if you can get the hips to the heels, and when you come up, maybe you can go a little bit further, a little bit deeper. You can even close the eyes. Just find a little momentum here, a little fluidity. Coming back to your tabletop, readjust if need be. Wrists in line with shoulders. Come up onto the finger pads, and we're going to take some dancing lion to the right. So inhale forward, exhale hips to heels. Again, this is another fluid motion. We're just adding fluidity. Softening everywhere. Soften through your heart. Soften through the mind. Get into that clear space where you can really see clearly what serves you and what does not serve you. Sometimes the answer is right in front of you. Other times, you can take a practice where you're lying in stillness and the answer simply comes to you. Let's take this counterclockwise, still synchronizing the breath in the same fashion. Inhale forward, exhale back. Really nice. Coming back to neutral spine. Little shoulder stretch. Inhale the right arm up. Weave it under the left. You can release the left forearm down. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you could take a bind, tucking the left hand into the right pocket. Just allow yourself to kind of melt into this shoulder opener. Close the eyes and just continue to soften everywhere. If you took the bind, gently release the left forearm down. Inhale the right arm back up to the sky. Right arm down. Coming back to neutral, readjust again. Wrists in line with shoulders. Left arm up to the sky. Weave left under right. Again, the right forearm can be down. If you'd like to go deeper, take the bind. Tuck the right hand into the left pocket. You took the bind, unwind, right forearm down. Unwind left arm up into the sky. Release the left. We're moving into a dragon. You're going to take the right foot and step it just outside the right hand. You're going to walk the left knee back. If you have a blanket or some extra padding, you may want to pad the knee. If you have a block at home, you may want that for support. You can rest your forearms here or even your hands. Right here, this can be enough. You can drop the chin to the chest and just hang out here. If you'd like to go deeper, you can walk the right foot off the mat, coming onto the outer edge of the foot, And then gently come down onto the forearms. I like to interlace my hands together. Release the head, release the neck. Slowly start to press yourself up. If you walked your right foot off your mat, walk it back. We're going to sit back onto the left heel, straightening the right leg for a little half split. You can be right here. This is perfect. Drop the chin to the chest. Have a nice generous flex in the right foot. If you want to go deeper, you can start to walk the hands towards the right foot, folding over the calf. If you folded forward, start to walk yourself back up. We're going to launch off the left knee and just sweep the right leg back. So we're back into a tabletop position. Bring the wrists in line with the shoulders. Maybe just a little sway here in between sets. Coming back to your stillness. Left foot steps outside, left hand. Walk the right knee back as much as you need to. Pat it if you need to. Again, right here, this is good. You could even be on fingertips or a block. If you'd like to go deeper, walk the left foot off the mat, coming into the outer edge of the foot. You can come down onto the forearms here. Release the head, release the neck. Make any adjustments you need to while you're in the posture. That's okay. You also don't have to go into full expression right away. Gently start to push yourself back up. Toe heel, left foot back onto the mat. And release the left leg back. Coming back to your tabletop. Little sway from side to side. Tuck the toes and make your way into a downward facing dog. Once you get there, take your dog for a little walk. Bending deeply into one knee, then into the other. Release the head, release the neck. Coming back to stillness, release both heels down. Set your gaze in between your big toes. And just soften. Ground down to all four corners of the feet. Fingers are spread nice and wide, grounding into the mat. Inhale the right leg into the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee, and we're going to make our way into pigeon on the right. Right foot comes to the left wrist. Untuck the left toes and settle in. There should be no gap under the right hip. If there is, find a little towel, a blanket, or even a block to close that gap. Melt the heart down, the head down. Find your stillness. So you're relaxing the upper body. Gently start to press yourself up. You can take yourself through a three-legged dog if you like to switch to the other side. I'm not going to make a major transition here. I'm just going to swing the left leg around, right leg back, and just make any adjustments accordingly. Again, make sure there's no gap here under the hip, and then just start to melt in. Again, relax the upper body, soften through the shoulders. Slowly start to lift yourself up. Nice and slow. Take your time in these transitions. Be easy on yourself. We're going to make our way onto our back. If you have a block, please have that handy. Once you get there, you're going to bring your feet about hip width distance. Take your arms down by your side, palms facing down. Ground down to all four corners of your feet. Grounding into the earth. Press in, press into the palms, and on an inhale, lift the body up. Exhale, slowly lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep grounding into the feet and into the palms. 3 more. Once you complete the last one, just stay right where you are. Try to press the middle back into the mat while you're still pressing the feet and the palms. Close the eyes and just feel this grounding. Feel how grounded you are in this moment right here. We're going to open the heart in the next 2 postures. I'm going to give you the option of coming into a bridge or into a wheel. If you're going to go into bridge pose, keep grounding down to all 4 corners of the feet. Slowly lift the hips up and interlace the fingers underneath the glutes. Walk the shoulder blades together. And right here, you're going to hang out right here. If you want to move into wheel, we're going to move into wheel right now. Ground down to all 4 corners of the feet, palms by the ears, and gently press yourself up. Keep grounding down. Couple more breaths. Bridge or wheel, slowly release vertebrae by vertebrae. Once you get down there, let's just take the arms down by the side, palms facing up. Once again, ground the middle of your back into your mat while you're pressing into all four corners of the feet. We are grounding, finding stability, cultivating inner strength, and moving into clarity. One by one, extend the legs long. We're moving into a supported fish pose. If you have a bolster at home, you can place that right under the sacrum. If you have a block, I'd recommend putting it in between the upper shoulder blades. Then you may want another block to support the top of the head. Find the support that will be necessary in order to hold this posture for a couple of minutes. I'm going to use a blanket for the top of my head. You can get creative. Arms down by your side, palms facing up. Eyes are closed, breath is smooth in and out through the nose. We are illuminating the heart space in this posture. What is it in your heart of hearts that you need to let go of in order to transform? In this stillness is where you may find the exact answer or answers to that question. Gently begin to deepen the breath, bringing awareness back into the body. Maybe a slight wiggling of the toes and the fingers. One by one, bend the knees, grounding the feet back down. Slowly move over to one side in order to safely remove any props that you may have. We're going to make our way back onto our backs. If you have some support, like a blanket, or even a towel for the top of your head, back of your neck, that might feel nice. Lying down here, arms down by your side, palms facing up. Legs are together. I'm just going to lie here in equilibrium just for a couple of breaths. Slowly draw the right knee in towards the chest as you take it across the left for a very passive supine twist. Gaze to the right. You can even bend the right arm. Relax that right shoulder. Just kind of melt into this. Slowly draw back through center. Extend that right leg long. Hug the left knee in and take it across the right. Nice and slow, very passive. Relax the left shoulder. Nice gaze to the left. Just soften everywhere. Slowly draw back through center. Extend the legs as wide as you like. Feet naturally splaying out. Arms down by your side. Palms facing up. I will leave you in Shavasana. Please stay as long as you like. And a gentle reminder, Shavasana is a great time to come back to the personal intention that you set for yourself for this full Bak Moon practice. And by coming back to it, I mean without any judgment, no forcing it to resonate, just simply repeating it to yourself and seeing how that feels now. It was an honor practicing with you on this full moon evening. Namaste, yogis. I will see you in the next class.